Did you know that you don't need fancy equipment or expensive equipment to create high quality videos in 2025? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through all the things that you need, literally all the basics for you to be able to create high quality video with your phone. I've received so many questions on what do I use to film all my videos. I use my iPhone. Yes, I use my phone to film everything. I use my phone to edit everything. Knowing how to create high quality videos will make a huge difference in your content creation, whether you want to create videos for YouTube or create videos for other social media platform or create videos for your business. Yes, because the content that you share about your business matters. The quality of your content matters. Let's start with equipment. What equipment do you need to create high quality videos? You need a phone. When I first started my YouTube channel, I had an iPhone 8 Plus, and that's what I was using to film all my videos. Although the quality of the videos compared to now, it's really not the same, but it wasn't really bad. I started with my iPhone 8 Plus and I was creating content for my YouTube. You can start with your phone. Start with the phone that you have. Everything starts with what you have. You don't have to buy the latest iPhone for you to start. When you are filming with your phone, make sure, first thing first, people always forget this. Always clean your lenses. Always clean your lenses before you start filming, whether it's the front camera or the back camera. I've seen videos, you clearly see it's really blurry and it could be better by just wiping off before you start filming. So wipe off your camera always, which will bring me to the second thing, is to always film with your back camera. I know it can be challenging to film with a back camera because you don't really see yourself, but there are things that people use. I currently have an Apple Watch. If you can see, I can be able to see myself, a reflection of myself. I just use my Apple Watch, click on camera, and it automatically will mirror my camera, my phone camera, to the Apple Watch camera. But I didn't buy this watch for the purpose of mirroring my phone. No, I just happened to have the Apple Watch and used it to my advantage. If you have the Apple Watch, you can always do that and just mirror yourself here so you can see yourself in the frame. Other people use a TV. If you can see yourself and if you have a TV in front of you, you can always mirror your phone to the TV. There are also applications, I will share them here on the screen, that you can use to mirror yourself to the TV, to the laptop, so you can see yourself. Other people can use a mirror. There are different mirrors that you can use. Check on Amazon, you can check in your local store. There is also an advantage to filming with your back camera. You won't have the tendency of looking yourself. When you film with your front camera, usually you can have the tendency of looking at yourself instead of looking at the camera, because it can be seen. When you're looking at yourself, people can see there's no eye contact. When you're filming with your back camera, you have the tendency of just looking straight into the camera. So that's one of the advantages. Let's get into the settings. When you're filming, always make sure when you're filming, let's say on normal camera, always film at 4K and 60 FPS. Always turn HDR off, because I've also heard many people saying that it's gonna bring that bad quality to the video, especially when you export it in different apps or through social media. So always have that turned off. I always have that turned off. When you are filming in cinematic mode, which I am filming in cinematic mode currently, always have it in I always film in 4K 30 FPS. So normal camera 4K 60 FPS and cinematic mode 30 FPS. I don't have experience with filming with an Android. Not sure the right settings for an Android, but I do film, everything that I do film, I use an iPhone. We are still in the equipment. We are done with the phone. Now, as you can see, I'm using this little mic for my audio. This little mic, I wouldn't say it's a must, but it really helps. It really helps to bring out a good quality audio, because that one also matters. However, when I started my YouTube channel back in 2021, I started without the mic. Upgrading to a tiny mic like this can help, because these ones are really affordable. You don't have to buy like a fancy one like this one. You can have the tiny one like this, which I got mine on Amazon. I will put the links to all the equipment that I use in my description below. You can check them out. We are done with the phone. We are done with the mic. Let's go to the lighting. Lighting is very important. Lighting makes the whole difference in a video. Lighting makes the whole difference. Always aim for natural lighting. Let's say you have a big window that brings out the natural light from outside. We live in Canada, we don't have the sun, especially this is winter. My last resort right now is a ring light. I'm going to show you the ring light that I use for all my videos. But if you are in a room where you have windows, always stand in front of a window. Do a little bit of a test around your home. Find a place where there is good lighting. So you can do a little bit of test with your phone. You put your phone like this. Do it as if you're filming your hand. Try to turn around your home and see which one will bring out the best quality or the best lighting. The lighting is very important in a video, and you can always buy affordable lights on Amazon as well. The one that I got, I didn't get it until later on, honestly. People use the little lights that you can clip on your phone, especially when you're filming a lot of head videos like this. You can buy those little clipping lights on Amazon or at your local store. So people use that. I currently use a ring light. The ring light or the artificial light should be the last resort. Always aim for the natural light. Let's talk about the tripod. There are really affordable tripod that you can get. I am using the Victiv T72 and I've had this for a long time. I've had this for like 4 years and it's pretty good. I'll link everything in my description. I do use the Victiv one just for my sit-down videos, but I got the Yukos, which is really great as well. It can be folded into really a small one that can fit in your bag. It's good for content on the go when you're outside, when you're vlogging. It's really great for that. Actually, I use that a lot even in my sit-down video because it's really easy to use. For a beginner, I would definitely advise you to get the Yukos one. We are done with all the equipment, the lighting. Now let's get into where the magic happens. Editing. Just put all the dot on the eyes. What app do I use to edit? At the beginning of my YouTube journey, when I started my YouTube, I was using InShot. I was literally doing everything in InShot. And recently, about a year ago, I discovered CapCut. I love CapCut. I love the options it gives me. I do use the pro version, which is amazing, but the free version is also great, especially to be able to familiarize yourself with the edits. CapCut is where the magic happens. So after you are in CapCut, you upload a video. Don't select your video, just go down to where it says adjust, and this is where I do all the adjustment. I don't touch everything. I touch brightness, contrast, saturation a little bit. Always adjust to your desired outcome, however you want your video to look like. One thing that is always the same for me is the sharpness. So my sharpness is always at 50 and my clarity is always at 15 or 20, depending on how the video looks like. And another thing that I've been doing lately is the temperature. I always change the temperature to like -10. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll show you the difference. I'm telling you guys, it makes a whole difference. Look at the difference. Now, when you are done with CapCut, you have done editing, you have done everything. Now it's time to export. I always export in 1080p at 60 fps because when you export in 4K, sometimes when you upload your video in other social media platform, it can reduce the resolution or the quality of your videos. I always export in 1080p 60 frames per second. Now that you have all the basics on how to create good quality video without having to spend a ton of dollars on expensive equipment, you have no excuse but to create good quality videos. I wish you good luck in your content creation and your business. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.